We begin in Parañaque City, where the 15th annual Forbes CEO conference was held today. President Aquino was the guest speaker during the event, which was attended by some 400 world business leaders. In his speech, the president assured the business leaders of more incentives to encourage more foreign direct investments into the country. Added details from Rocky Ignacio.
President Aquino presented a transformed and vibrant Philippine economy to top business leaders in the world at the 15th annual Forbes CEO conference held in Parañaque City. The task for its theme toward winning vision, 400 world business leaders attended the event. In a one-on-one dialogue with Steve Forbes, chairman and editor-in-chief of Forbes Media, the president said that the high optimism of Filipinos attributed to strong economy due to good governance, especially in the fight against graft and corruption.
The group he was representing, when they were, I had no plans to run in 2009 when they were asking me. And I knew to a degree the enormity of the problems that I would confront. And they were saying, stop the hemorrhaging would be enough. And I think we've gone beyond stopping the hemorrhaging to actually getting our people really, how shall we say, inspired. Whereas our primary ambition before we started in office was how to get out of the Philippines. Now we have a reduction in our overseas foreign workers, and the numbers are debated, but there seems to be a sizable proportion gone back to the country and found meaningful employment. So I guess if there's one central achievement, the people who brought us into this office gave us the opportunity, then the renewed outlook and optimism is, I think, the single biggest achievement that we have. Meaning the government and the people, have managed to elicit in the 5 years plus that we have.
The president is confident that the positive outlook in Philippine economy will continue. He said transparency and additional incentives will be implemented to encourage more foreign direct investments. President Aquino reiterates that the country is gearing towards in its slogan of "It's more fun to do business in the Philippines."
We started out about $1 billion. It's now about $6 billion the last time, we're reckoning 600% growth. And I think I keep hearing comments from investors, especially foreign ones, who are saying, we should have joined you when you started. No? So it's not too late. There are so many opportunities in this country, so many potentials that have yet to be tapped in so many different sectors. So I guess in a sense, there will be less risk, optimism, hope, rather than more actual figures that will say that it is really more fun not just to visit the Philippines but to do business.
Aside from economic reforms, the chief executive assured the international business community that security concerns are being addressed following the kidnapping incident in Mindanao.
Our media, like any other body, any country's media would want to have something that is sensational. We admit we have problems, but I don't think our problems are disproportionate to any other country of our size and our particular status. Most of the kidnappings happen in the part that, of the country, the southern part of the Philippines, where we are in the process of trying to forge a peace agreement with the major secessionist group. And it is a stage that there is a law that will implement all of the agreements, which is pending before our legislature. Hopefully it gets to be passed soon so that they can demonstrate the difference of governance that can be wrought by a difference of system that they want to implement there. The previous one was so subject to abuse by a person who once assumes power, thinks of himself as the supreme warlord in the area. So that is one aspect of it, handling the political side. The other aspect is we are in the process of modernizing both our armed forces and our police, and getting them the equipment, the training, and the necessary personnel to effect the security considerations for this country. So again, it would be wrong to say that there is no crime in the Philippines, but I think our crime situation is being addressed. There has been quite a substantial reduction of index crimes, but we are not stopping our efforts to make us as crime-free as possible.
Forbes recognized the impressive economic performance, especially the country's fiscal position. He said the Philippine peso remains stable compared to other currencies.
But, Mr. President, in recent years, there's been a great breakthrough in growth rates in the Philippines that really hasn't been seen in decades. And you've become a regional leader, a global leader, 5-6% real growth rates, sometimes averaging 7%. Can you describe what brought about this boom? What made it happen after years where you had subpar growth?
Well, I think I have to start off from the very beginning. When in 2010 elections were forthcoming, and we were surprised that the first and second quarter there was already a resurgence in the economy. And a lot of our analysts were saying with the exit of my president, already renewed optimism. But having said that, first mantra we had was good governance is good economics.
The annual conference provides a platform for CEO and entrepreneurs to build a vital relationships as well as discuss matters on global issues and concerns. This is the first time that Forbes CEO Conference held in the Philippines. The conference has been held in various cities like Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai, Kuala Lumpur, Sydney, Shanghai, and Bali. For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.